Rockets.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry it took me a little bit delayed here getting going. While we're here, Twin Bridges versus Central. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Twin Bridges versus the Rockets. 14U.
What's up, boys and girls? We started a little late. Sorry for that, but nothing happened. 9:35 left in the first period. Didn't miss much. Got it in the blue one. Got it in their zone. Got it out, but they passed it to the Rockets. In deep. Try to get out. Sammons with a shot. Blocked. Sammons puts it down deep. Rockets have it behind the net. Tries to get it, but bounces off to the D. Post and out. Didn't go in. He was so close. Tries to pass it, but no one showed up. Twin Bridges is behind the net. Have the puck in the neutral zone. We're gonna get an offsides call.
Let's go.
Bacon's on the face-off.
Rockets win the draw back to the D. Balls passes it up to Gross. Gross puts it down deep. Twin Bridges behind it. Rockets put it back down deep. I got a little check, but not bad. D tries to get a shot on net. They did get a shot on net, but we'll call on it. .41 left in the first period. 0-0. Twin Bridges walk it up to the D. The Rockets poke check it. Get the shot off, deflected. Almost got tipped in, but the goalie got a hold of that one.
Parrish on the face-off. He wins it, sends it back to Young. Shot deflected out in front. Twin Bridges sends it over to the winger.
Tries to pass it up, but Jansen deflects it off the skate. Puts it back in the zone. Young poke checks the puck. Simon in the neutral zone. Parrish in the neutral zone. Puts it in deep to get a change. Salmon's with a hooking call. .6:17 left in the first period. 5-on-4.
Rockets now on a penalty kill. Face off, immediate shot. Another shot from the point.
Deflected off. Tries to get out, but Twin Bridges got it. Puts it up the board. But they put it back down deep. Fighting for the puck. Pass it up to the point. Get the shot, but deflected off. Covered by Rockets. Twin Bridges win the draw. Try to get a shot. They hit off the Rockets. Back to the point. Keep passing it up. Icing on Rockets. 10 seconds left in the hook and goal. 4:56 left in the first period. 0-0. Twin Bridges wins the draw. Back up to the point. They get a shot. Rockets get it up to the point.
Rockets kill the penalty. Now back at full strength.
In the neutral zone, they put it back down deep. We're gonna get an icing call on Twin Bridges. For 4:24 left in the first period. Have it down deep. Salmon tries to put it down deep, but Twin Bridges got it. We're gonna get a tripping call on Salmons. Another penalty for him. Both penalties are pretty. 4 left in the first period.
Still unsure what happened there.
And then once you're done,
Gross all over the place, doing a great job.
We're gonna get an icing cone.
Minute 11 left in the power play. 3:42 left in the first period. Rockets win the face-off. Shot. Glove save by Twin Bridges goalie.
Rockets put it in deep. Twin Bridges have it. Then I gotta put it down deep. Put it up. Then I get a shot, but not on net. Rockets.
Oh. He skates off the ice, number 20. We got 28 seconds left in the power play. I guess Twin Bridges is going to the box for a minute 30 now. So it'll be even strength for 28 seconds and then into a power play for the Rockets. 2:59 left in the first period. Looks like two folks are going to the penalty box for Twin Bridges. Not exactly sure what's going on here.
Gonna get a 3-on-4 for the Rockets.
But we will have a 3-on-4 here.
Rockets have the puck. They put it down deep. Oh, I think they're doing a 2 and 10.
Oh! So close, off the right post. And Sammons is out of the box.
Twin Bridges have the puck. Rockets have the puck in their zone. Passes up to Georgia. But now Twin Bridges has the puck down.
Benoit sends it around the boards.
Gonna get it covered by the Rockets.
1 second left in the penalty by Twin Bridges. Minute 30 left in the game, or minute 30 left in the first period.
but it's deflected by a V-pad. Benoit puts it down deep. We're gonna get a shot on net. 40 seconds left in the first period. Sanders with the puck, skating. Hits a shot. Many shots. Getting a lot of shots, but no goals. Check. We're gonna get a penalty on.
Oh, come on.
We're gonna get a penalty on Gardner for roughing.
16 seconds left.
Roughing?
Roughing, yeah, roughing call, yep.
Get a shot, deflected, and wild right. Oh, they got a whiff. Not gonna get an icing call. And our first period is over.
All right, we're back. Second period. And that'll be icing on the Rockets. Face off back to Young. He skates up through the neutral zone. He's got Marburger at center. Guess it was offsides. I don't know. A lot of unknown things going on here with the refereeing today. Face off, controlled by Twin Bridges. They get back to the point for a shot. And Fallis picks up the puck behind the net. He's looking to outlet it up. He sends it up the boards, but Twin Bridges holds it at the blue line, and then they lose the zone. They get on sides and go back in. Now Young again. He flips it off the boards. They lose the zone and send it back in for deliberate offsides. They're going to send that one all the way to the other side into the other zone since it was deliberate. Aikens in at center, Gross on the right wing. Salmons and Benoit in on defense. Aikens on the draw. He sends it back to Salmons, which goes off Salmons' foot and out of the zone. Benoit sends it back over to Gross, who enters the zone. Shot. Flops up over the top of the goalie, but doesn't go in. And now Twin Bridges is heading the other way. refs call icing even though it hit the goalie. Not sure what's going on. These guys just are all over the map. So the call is icing. Shot from Fallis gets deflected out in front. Back to Fallis at the point. Sends it back deep. There's a trip and they called it. Gross gets tripped right there. So that'll send Twin Bridges to the penalty box for a minute and a half. 13:26 left in the second period. At least they got that one right. Bacon's on the face-off. Fallis and Young in on defense. Gross on the right wing. Back to Young. He sends one wide left. Fallis back at the blue line, sends it deep. Sends it not quite deep, but to Gross, who tries to rip one, but hits Twin Bridges right in the side. It's going to be icing. Twin Bridges gets called for icing. Is going to bring it back down again. There's still a minute 16 left in the penalty. And they're still serving a 2 and 10 from an earlier roughing call. Aiken's on. Face off one by Twin Bridges and controlled by the Rockets. Gross sends it back to the point. He shoots one. And gets deflected out in front. Gross is right there to pick up the garbage goal and send it to the net for Rockets' first goal of the day. With 13:03 left in the second period, Rockets go up 1-0 over Twin Bridges. Now Parrish in at center. Same one's Benoit in on defense. Giorgio Marburger in on the wing. Back to Salmons. He sends it up to Giorgio. Giorgio takes it into the zone. Oh, that was Jansen, not Marburger. Sorry about that. Jansen's in on the ice. Now Twin Bridges. Giorgio keeps it in the zone, flips it in deep. Rockets kind of reset into the other end of the ice. Now Twin Bridges trying to get it out. Salmons. He rips one real quick. Now up to Benoit. Benoit tries to get it deep, whiffs on it, and then sends it deep the second time around. Center pass by Giorgio for Jansen. Everybody changes lines with 12:18 left in the second period. Alexander in on right wing now. Gartner and Young in on defense. Sent back to Young. He sends it towards the net. Deflected out in front by the goalie. Now Twin Bridges crosses the blue line. Sends it across the ice. Deflected off of Alexander's skate. Bounces a couple times. Can't quite get control of the puck. Now McLaughlin. He sends it up the ice. Now pass to Alexander. He gets held up right along the blue line. Now pass over to Young. Can't quite get a hold of it. Still sends it in deep, deflected out the front from Ryleman. Ryleman setting there ready for the puck. The Rockets change lines again. Now Marburger's in with Gross. Hellwig taking center. Taking the draw with Fallis on defense. Okay, that's fine. Whatever, that's fine. Now Margaret with the puck, Gross right in front of the net. Twin Bridges sends it around the boards. Wallace is there, tries to, and pinches. Now Gross with the puck. Twin Bridges sends it to the other side of the ice for an icing call. Salmon's Benoit back in on defense. Aikens at center with Giorgio and Kai on the wing. Oh, that's not right. I'm sorry. It's not Giorgio. Salmon's with the shot. Does almost gets through, but not quite. Face off, sent back to Salmons. He shoots one. Gets deflected out in front. And Twin Bridges is going to go to the penalty box again. Salmon's drawing the penalty there. That is Giorgio on the wing. Apologies, still trying to get all the names back in line. I haven't called one of these games in a few. Benoit now to Giorgio. Giorgio centers it to Kai, gets a shot, deflected out in front. Salmon sends it back deep into the corner. Now Giorgio circles around. He's got Aikens right there in front. Aikens does a little backhand shot and goes right into the goal for his first goal of the day. 10:06 left in the second period, and the Rockets get their second goal. Young and Gardner back in on defense. Jansen, Parrish, and Alexander in on wing and center. But they didn't call a penalty on that, I guess. God, I don't know what's going on with this game. The referees are all over the place. Now Young into the neutral zone. Jansen tries to get to it. Now he does have it. Passes it up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin tries to get it to the center. Alexander's posted up. Back to Young. Shot deflected out in front. The Rockets trying to bang one in. But the goalie covers. Face off back to Gardner. Then they lose it into the neutral zone. Twin Bridges Rockets chasing after it. Gardner ends up with it. He sends it around the boards. Now Twin Bridges centers but can't connect with the center there in front of the net. Or actually just the teammate in front of the net. Now Twin Bridges behind the net. Puck rolls up on top of the net. And they're going to blow it dead right there. Face off inside of the Rockets zone. We are at full strength, 9:06 left. No penalties were called on that last play like we were thinking. Now Twin Bridges from the point, right into the glove of Mormon with the save. McLaughlin on the face-off. He sends it Over to his winger, but then Twin Bridges right in front of the net. Shot. Wow. Wide right. Unbelievable that didn't get on net or at least get scored. He was right in front of the goalie. Now Twin Bridges resets. And they send it deep into the zone. Follows circles behind the net there. Now Follows skates up, looking to get rid of it, but ends up taking it himself as he's got two guys in front of him. Couldn't get a clear path over to Gross. Clear pass over to Gross. Back to Follows with the point. He rips a shot. Now Gross right in front of the net with the rebound, but can't collect himself enough to get a shot off. He sends it back. Shot from Gross wide right. Now Twin Bridges, whoa. Twin Bridges just rips it past, but right at our bench. .756 left in the second period. Salmon's Benoit now in on defense. Giorgio, Helwig, and Marburger in on offense. Twin Bridges with the puck. Skates up past the blue line. Shot goes wide right. Benoit in the corner. And they send it back in again, and Samus picks it up behind the net. He's looking to pass it, passes it up to Marburger. Now up to Giorgio. Giorgio's got a one-on-one if he can skate around this guy. And he loses it from the back check, and Twin Bridges sends it back into the zone the other way. Now to Giorgio. He sends it across the ice to Marburger, who skates it past the blue line, but loses it. And icing, offsides, I mean. The offsides on the Rockets. Aikens in on the face-off. Young Gardner in on defense. Alexander on the right wing. With Kai on the left wing. Twin Bridges centers it. Gets a shot. Mormon's there to stop it. Now Twin Bridges, Young in the corner with Twin Bridges trying to get the puck in back to center. They do have somebody right in front of the net. Now Alexander loses the puck. Twin Bridges has it right behind the net. They got a guy right in front of the net. Wow. Somehow he doesn't get a shot off. And Twin Bridges D sends it deep again into the corner. 5:40 left in the game. Gardner doesn't have a stick. Aikens gets pushed down. They're going to call it elbowing. Got that on film. That was probably pretty cool looking. 5:33 left in the game. It's going to send Twin Bridges in for a 1.5-minute penalty here. The Rockets a power play with Follis. Downs on defense. Follis rips a shot. It's deflected out in front, but doesn't go towards the net. Goes up and around. Now Gross is going to get a penalty for elbowing, the same thing. Oh no, they're calling it on Twin Bridges. No, they're calling it on both of them, I guess. I don't know what's going on. This is the worst bunch of refs we've had in a while, and I thought these guys were actually kind of experienced. Trying to sort out what's going on here.
The first hit was from behind. Let's go.
Take a gander up here. Gross going to the penalty box. You can see the scoreboard's got all kinds of penalties all over it, 3 to be exact. And I think we still might be having, or I think that 2 and 10 might be over now. And we are in a 4-on-4. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the 2 and 10's over. They got 2 guys in the box. Now they've only got 1. I don't know what's going on. They took one of the penalties out. They're trying to get it sorted out. They're resetting all the penalties up there. 5:22 left. Twin Bridges slams it up around the boards there. Fallis gets control of the puck, sends it over to Parrish. And then Twin Bridges gets called for offsides. Face off, controlled by Parrish. He skates up. He's trying to make something out of this. He's got Giorgio in front of the net. No trip call there. Giorgio sends it back to Fallis. Fallis shot. Gets deflected out in front and set back out again. Another shot by Fallis goes off the back side of the net, or side of the net, I mean. Rockets battling behind the net. And now Twin Bridges picks it up, crosses the blue line, past the red line, and into their zone, into the Rockets zone. The Rockets pass it up to the neutral zone, but then Twin Bridges picks it up in their own zone. Now headed back the other way. Passed back into the neutral zone. Now Twin Bridges resets and then sends it deep. Fallis picks it up behind the net. Parrish gets checked right in the side. Shot, glove saved by Mormon. 3:46 left in the second period. Face-off controlled by Twin Bridges, and then he whiffs on it, and McLaughlin sends it into the neutral zone. Twin Bridges skates back around, looking to reset. Alexander battling for the puck. Ryleman with it now, shot, and glove save by the goalie. Now McLaughlin at center. Not sure what's going on, but they didn't like how McLaughlin touched the goalie there. They were giving him a little trouble. That face-off won by McLaughlin, but then controlled Salmon's in the corner. And the Rockets send it deep. There's Ryleman. Alexander now. I think those boys need to get off the ice. They're hitting each other pretty hard there, trying to get back for what happened earlier. Now Salmon's tripped. They're going to call it tripping there on Twin Bridges. Salmons draws the penalty. 2:39 left in the second period. Face-off control by the Rockets. They send it into the glove of the Twin Bridges goalie who covers, or really just holds on to it for a face-off inside of the Twin Bridges zone. 2:35 left in the second period. Back to Young. Young snaps it right in front. Blocked by Twin Bridges. Then Twin Bridges picks up the puck, circles around the net, trying to get it out of their zone. They send it up the wing. Now Follis with the puck. Centered, Young pinching up. Can't quite get in control of the puck. Rockets lose the zone. Giorgio's back there, picks it up in the neutral zone, sends it up. Young pinches up, shot immediately, deflected out in front. Now back again. Giorgio to Young. Young steps up, rips one high this time and a little left. Now Follis at the point, sends it back deep over to Giorgio, who sends it deeper. Hellwig with the puck. Oh! Come on, they boarded. That was ridiculous. Face into the boards, and they didn't call that on Giorgio. "50 seconds left in the period. Puck sent at center ice. Twin Bridges resets and then sends it out to the circle where Giorgio picks it up and then sends it around the boards. 30 seconds left in the period. Now Twin Bridges in the slot, gets a shot, and covered by Mormon. 25 seconds left in the second period. Face off, sent back. Salmons riles it up around the boards, and Aiken's chasing. Twin Bridges picks it up, circles behind the net. Alexander blocks the puck there, sends it to center. Aiken's trying to get a shot off, but can't quite get there. Now shot, deflected out in front. Aikens again with the shot. And that'll end the second period with the Rockets up 2-0. What was going on there? He might have just got himself kicked out. He's sent him to the box, I guess, so. They still have a guy. In the box. I guess it's a 2-10. Rockets get a cheer going over there to get ready for the next and final period. Alexander, Akins, Downs, Kai, Follis in for the Rockets. Looks like the 2 and 10 may be over now. If I'm trying to read everything right here, and they're in. Oh no, he's back in the box again. So we got 2 guys in the box. 1:30, 15 minutes left in the game. Third period. See what happens this time. Let's see what happens in this. What gets uncovered today. Now Follis sends it deep. The Rockets chasing after it. Akins in the slot. Now the Rockets try to get a shot. It's deflected up and over into the net. Minute 11 left in the penalty. Shot goes wide right from the point. Now Alexander gets pushed from behind. Oh, that's going to be offsides as they couldn't get up off the ice fast enough. Parrish, Giorgio, and Jansen in on offense. Gardner and Young in on defense now for the Rockets. Face-off won by Parrish. Gardner sends it past the blue line, but doesn't go very deep. Now the other way with Twin Bridges. They get caught up and send the puck back into the neutral zone. Now Parrish skating up. He sends it deep and chases after it. Looks like everybody's kind of slowed down, which is probably a good thing with the way everything was getting elevated earlier. They might just be resting up. Now Gardner at the point sends it deep. We're on the boards. Twin Bridges back the other way. Gardner pinches up. Shot wide left by Parrish.